Hey guys, thanks for stopping back in. Today we're going to acknowledge the elephant in the room, all the wiring. We're not really going to get too into the wiring today, but what I want to do is figure out what all has to go through the firewall. There's still quite a few things that have to be run and find their home. These larger things I'd like to get figured out on where they're all going to end up. Make sure that I have room so that I can pull the cab back off, finish the firewall, and then get into actual finally running the wires. Here's what we're looking at. We got two different wire harnesses. We got that one and that one. Both of them are going inside the cab. This one connects with that plug. This one's got one that's corresponding with it also. Those both are going to be connecting to this right here. So we need to find a place to put these two holes through the firewall. That one there has it to where the fuse box and everything is, and it's got just a short little run right there of wire. So we're going to need to keep that somewhere right around there. I'm thinking I probably have room. I can just punch them through the firewall right there. I don't think that that's going to really interfere with anything here on the inside, and that'll be a nice spot to mount the fuse box. Another thing that we're going to have to find a home for is for the shifter cable and the emergency brake cable, which is down underneath. Both of those will need to come up on this side through the firewall as well. On this other side, we don't have too much that needs to go through. Just have this little bit right here. That's not too awful bad to get through on that side. Probably can find room somewhere right around this. Worst case, we'll have to put it right up there. This should work. Here's that plug. If we can get it right up there on the new piece of sheet metal that I got put in there, that'll work out. That's going to be the fuse box. We can tuck that, somewhere right in here. Whenever we get to that point, but should be plenty of room. That'll get us around the brake right here, and then the rest of the wire will fit right through there nice. So this is the other side of that plug. I think we can get those oriented somehow right there like that. That'll work out nicely. That'll keep that nice and clean there too. Fits real nice right here. Still got to do a little bit of cleaning up on there to get those permanently mounted there for it later on. The shifter linkage is going to fit right here. I looked on where this actually has to run up the column, and it seems like the best place is going to be right where that steering knuckle comes through the firewall. That's a nice clean shot right through there, so I'm going to drill a hole there and we'll get that squared away. Just like everything else, that'll require some final trimming, but that's pretty good with how that's sitting there. Over here on this side, where I'm going to run this through, I think I'm just going to shoot it through right there. Is that the most pleasing? Probably not, but this will have to go there. These hoses will have to run through there. So there's going to be a lot of stuff already going on there that it'll kind of blend in with. Plus, the nice thing about running it there is this is a pretty big grommet going through the firewall. If I need to run other wires and things through the firewall, I can always stuff them right through there. So that's where we're going to go with that. Now that I'm done battling that hole saw again, got a nice clean hole punched through the firewall there. That grommet fits in there nicely. That's going to give a nice clean look when everything is tied up and over this direction here for it. these adjustment rods for the fenders to align them that way. I don't think I really need it any longer with the way that I've done the core support, so I'm going to do away with these. That's going to finish it up for this week. We didn't have a whole lot of building this week because we're just kind of punching some holes through the firewall, but that's necessary for where I want to go with next week. I want to finish up the front cab mounts, get everything started on the firewall so we can get that finally dressed up. So that's going to do it for this week. Like always, thanks for watching the video. Hit that thumbs up for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. We'll see you next time.